little things, even though it's something small. But guess what? If a man couldn't see your shape and everything, then more than likely he'll respect you for who you are. But since we can see everything, marriage and honor ain't what we thinking about when we look at our sisters and she got all her whole meats out. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about how could I get you? I'm thinking about how can I get you to the first. I'm thinking of on putting you on the first thing smoking to my bed. No, but guess what? We gotta fight this fight together. I can't fight and then you and you walking right past me and ain't doing no fighting with me. You asking for me to come on in. The water's fine. That's what you saying. That's what you saying without saying it. Read that.
Deuteronomy, Exodus 28 verse 42.
Come on.
And thou shalt make them linen breeches.
What are breeches? You getting too big for your breeches, boy. They say that down south. What are breeches? Pants. Read that.
To cover their nakedness.
To cover what?
Their nakedness.
Cover our nakedness so you can see nothing. Come on.
From the loins even unto the thighs they shall reach.
Come on.
Verse 43. And they shall be upon Aaron.
And that shall be upon Aaron.
And upon his sons.
And upon his sons. Pants, the institution of pants happened all the way back in Exodus. And they were always for the men. Aaron and his sons. Did it say his daughters?
His sons.
His nieces?
Sons.
His little sisters?
His sons.
That's for the men, the men. Come on.
When they come unto the tabernacle of the congregation.
You see that? So it was always made, pants were always made for men. God is telling us, He commanded us not to cross-dress. Why? Read that.
1 Corinthians 14 verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion.
Why? Because cross-dressing institute confusion. It make boys feel like girls and girls feel like boys. Back in the 1960s, 40s, 50s, 60s, could you catch a little girl up a tree? Hell no. Why? Because you'd be able to see everything she got going on. So now, the pants is making our women more manly. The dresses is making our men more soft and effeminate. God said He's not the author of that type of confusion. So do we really believe in God? If we dwell in confusion? No. He didn't make anything for you hard. He give you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and give you a reward if you do it, and then give you punishment and discipline if you don't. That's just how it works. So you got to make a conscious decision. Do I want to continue the cycle that I'm living, and then show this to my kids, and my kids show it to their kids, and they kids show it to their kids, which makes it generational now? Now it's a generational thing. Now it's a generational curse.
But it's crazy because a dress will let your body flow more than pants would.
It's sis.
Like I'm talking about booty jiggling.
No, it won't. Not if you got your leggings on up under it. Not if you got and then guess what? This little organ down here on a woman is made to breathe. Yeah. It's made to breathe. Yeah. That's why if it get too hot, what the women end up getting? A yeast infection. What it starts stinking down there. Yeah. Start getting sweaty. Smell a little like somebody frying fish. No, popcorn. Woo, popcorn. Popcorn player. Give me that Isaiah chapter 3. Watch this. Watch this. God gonna tell you. Watch this. Watch this. The Lord said the best. Read Isaiah chapter 3. You coming up? You teaching? Okay, all praises. Give me that. Isaiah 3:16.
Isaiah 3 verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are...
Because his daughters, now he's talking to his daughters. The daughters of Zion, the daughters of Israel. Come on.
Because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Because the daughters of Zion are haughty, meaning they don't have no chill. Come on.
And walk with stretched forth necks.
And they walk, nigga, You know what these females do. Come on.
And wanton eyes.
And wanting eyes, meaning the big old eyelashes, and their eyes is looking and Yes, that's what it's going into. Come on.
Walking and mincing as they go.
Come on.
And making a tinkling with their feet.
Come on, watch this, sis. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Listen.
Verse 24.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass.
And it shall, because our daughters and our women is like this, watch this. Watch what the Bible says.
That instead of sweet smell.
Come on.
Verse 17.
Yes.
Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head.
They said because our daughters and our women are haughty. They don't know how to follow the commandments and they won't. It says for that reason, why do you think all of the edges on our sisters is gone? That is a curse from God that he put on the sisters. They all bald-headed, scallywags. Ain't that what they call them? The Bible showing you why our women is like that, because they don't want to do what he said, dress how he said to dress. Guess what? Perms and all of that stuff wasn't made for us. All that stuff does is kill the head. It kills it. Read what you got. Now go to the stink. Now go to the stink. The one that stink. Read.
Verse 24.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass, because our sisters and our daughters and our mothers are wearing pants,
that instead of a sweet smell,
down here,
there shall be stink.
there shall be what?
Stink.
Instead of a sweet smell down in your private area, it's going to be what?
Stink.
Somebody's cooking fish. Somebody's cooking something they ain't supposed to. Huh?
I mean, if that's not a related existence, then clean, or you like?
No, I mean, what I'm saying is that's not the end all be all. You still gotta clean. But
No, that's not what I'm saying.
know what you saying then?
Basically, the verse was basically saying like,
It's saying because our sisters aren't in order. They're not doing the righteous thing, that this stuff is happening to them. That's why they bald-headed. That's why they stinking up the joint. That's why. Because we're not taking God's dress code serious. It's something little. It's something that you can change today. So it is something small, but it plays a big factor in the mindset of the children. It plays a big factor in the mindset of these kids, which is supposed to be our future. If they grow up thinking and believing that they princesses and dressing like it, there's a 98% chance they won't grow up to be somebody's hoe. You get what I'm saying? If the young boy from knee high to a grasshopper up knows that that the world belongs to him, he's gonna walk around and have that confidence that it is. And he ain't gonna, and 99.9% of the time, he's not going to turn and be that gangbanger or drug dealer, because his father wasn't like that. Because his mother wasn't like that. We actually inside the household building princes and princesses and not niggas and bitches. I'ma just keep it real. And that's why we gotta come together as a whole. It's just, I just can't do it alone. You just can't do it alone. We gotta do this thing together as brother and sister. You get what I'm saying? Bro, we supposed to be doing this thing together as brother and sister. Guess what? if I see a child, it's a whole bunch of sisters in our congregation that ain't married yet. Guess what? Them kids is my kids. I take care of them kids spiritually. So they don't have to go out here and look up to Ray Ray and be the next drug dealer. That's what the scripture says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. It says, for it commands us to be fathers to the fatherless, us men. It commands us to be fathers to the fatherless. Show them where they're going wrong. So show them the right way so they don't get a chance to go wrong. That's the bigger picture. That's the bigger picture. Because guess what? If you off and your daughter off and then her daughter off and then her daughter off, when they gonna ever get back? When somebody steps up and teach them. But we can fix it now. It starts with you, sis. Give me Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Hosea 4 and verse 6.
Hosea 4 verse 6.
Come on.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Why is my people destroyed?
Because those rejected knowledge.
It says our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Not just because the knowledge is not there. It's because when the knowledge do come out, we reject it. What is the knowledge that our people lack? The Bible, God's law. Give me that knowledge. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Come on.
Malachi chapter 2 verse 7.
Where else we go?
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the Lord.
Read it again. Read it again.
For the priest's lips.
For your pastor, your ministers, anybody that said that they spiritual, their lips are supposed to what?
Should keep
They
knowledge,
should have knowledge in their lips. What's the knowledge?
and they should seek the law at his
It
mouth.
says, you shall seek the law at his mouth. We are down at the bottom, at the lowest of the low right now, because, and destroyed because we're not keeping God's law, statutes, and commandments. Right. Period, point blank. That's what the Bible says. But you be blessed. Come see us. Come get with us. You ain't.
Why y'all ain't doing like that? I ain't seen y'all in a minute. Except like 3 months ago, probably in front of Frisco, but I don't see y'all enough.
Look. You see this? You can see us whenever you want because we got a school that you can come to. We got a school that you can come to right here, right now. As soon as we leave here, we're going to the school where it's a couple hundred people at that we all keeping the Sabbath holy. Learning with one another. Learning how to work together. Learning how to be moral with one another, civil with one another. You're not going to learn that in American society. Only God's law teach you that. It says we destroy because we don't have knowledge and we lack knowledge.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.